And we're back. Sorry about that. It's just what this camera does. Okay, where we were, for the bite handle, I'm first going to thread the screws into the actual pocket clip. The reason why I don't want it to just put on top and then start going in, because again it'll skip a thread going in and it'll just cause it to strip. So it's just better to do it first. You screw it all the way into the pocket clip. There again, they're all the way in. They can spin. Now this is the top scale for the bite handle. Notice it's shaped at a very aggressive slope. That's because when the pocket clip goes on, it makes up the difference between the thickness of this handle. So the pocket clip doesn't make the knife too bulky. And plus, it allows these screws to have something, it has room to actually thread into the opposite scale. If I left it full thickness, these screws wouldn't have anything to attach themselves to. So again, screwing all the way in. Sorry about the bad lighting. It is probably like 9:30 at night. So this is about as good as the lighting's going to get. Make sure it's lined up. Okay, now there's all the way in. Okay, now again, repeat the process. Back out the screw. Okay, now the spacer. Important thing to note, every latch is specially fitted to its own spacer. That's what gives you the little skip feature that when the latch closes, it doesn't just get stuck. So that's the skip feature. That's why it has to stop at a hard right angle so that it can do that. So every latch is fitted specifically to a specific spacer. Take the spacer, make sure it's in the right way, right direction. Okay. Okay. As this thing comes together more and more, it will feel more and more rigid. You gotta pull the plunger back every time you use this thing, otherwise the grease will just ooze out because it's really slow. The reason I had to dab off the tip because I forgot to pull out the plunger. Okay. I have been making these for close to 7 years. Actually, this month of 2017 marks the 7 years I've been making knives. Okay. Hopefully as I tighten this, okay, yeah, good, it's starting to center. Good, 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 good. No spaces. Not skipping a thread. And again, pretty much, finger strength. Just enough to where I'm confident it's not going to move. Okay. Tighten the pivot back up a little bit, make sure it's not flopping around. Now putting in the latch, make sure it's the right direction. This has a little pivot. You would be surprised how many Balisongs do not have an actual pivot for their latches. T6 screw. I'm not going to need Loctite for this particular little latch pivot because if you just tighten it in, again, using finger strength, I have not found these to back out. One last test. Alright, now back out the pivots a little bit, a little flipping action. Alright, ready for sharpening. Thanks for looking, take care.